I've been doing this a long time. You can tell by my gray hair, but I will tell you this. One of the biggest mistakes that I see with home sellers is working with a friend or a family member or a newer agent that offers them a discount in commission or a discounted rate or something that's very nominal to sell their home. And oftentimes, what happens more times than not, a lot of mistakes are made, which can lead to legal problems later, could lead to a longer listing periods. It could lead to selling your home for a lot less money than you would have paid for a standard market rate commission. And I think that's the big misconception is most home sellers think if they can save money on their commission, which is it is just a small fraction of a percent of the home price. If they can save a little bit of money there, that they can put that money in their pocket, it will help them move forward. Actually, what they're doing is cutting a lot of money off the success of their sale and cutting a lot of money off of the potential sales price that far exceeds the amount of money that they save. So I would warn anyone out there from working with a cut rate, broker or cut rate agent or a friend or relative, or even trying to sell the home yourself. You would want to go with someone who does this 7 days a week with decades of experience behind them and actually make you much more money from selling your home at top dollar than saving just a little bit of a percentage of a point from your commission that you would end up paying. I think this is a fascinating thing for everyone to know. I think the biggest misconception about a top agent is that it's going to cost more money. It's going to be more expensive to have an advisor that is known as, being at the top of their game. That's not true. That's a misconception. All agents are working on a commission basis. We're actually all working pro bono. We don't get paid until the job is done and done right. You might be paying the same commission for a brand new agent who got their license a year or 2 or 3 years ago. You'll be paying the same thing for someone that's had their license for over 20 years. And if it were me, if I were looking for advice, financial advice, or medical advice, or legal advice, obviously the first person that you'd want to turn to is someone that's got the resume, the portfolio, the experience, the case studies of having been doing something for a very long time at a very successful pace. So that's what True Parity brings to the community, is an opportunity for a home seller to find someone that is a great match for them, that has great chemistry, that they can feel that they can communicate with, that they can feel can represent themselves and their families, but also know that their resume and their experience all checks all the boxes and lets them sleep better at night knowing that you're with the best. I think in the day and age of social media and reality TV shows, we've all been kind of driven down kind of a one-lane highway. The real estate platforms that are out there, that's all guiding people with information about what's out there to buy, what's out there to buy. And there's a real void into the actual homeowner having a safe haven or a place to understand they may have owned this home for 10, 20, 30 years and haven't transacted a real estate in real estate or done a real estate deal in a long, long time. And they're about to embark in selling their home and moving out. There's so much emotion. There's so much that goes into this. This is really a business venture. And I don't think a lot of homeowners understanding that selling their home really requires a really smart business plan to help them get through the process. And unfortunately, in the marketplace, there's filled with a lot of agents and advisors that haven't really gone through enough experience to help a home seller go through this process. And that's what True Parity is filling the void. True Parity is bringing forth homeowners, home sellers, a top 10 list of the best advisors that can help them from start to finish go through an easy, smooth, rewarding process that's done right. I think one of the best things that True Parity offers to the homeowners and the sellers market anywhere, in any state, across the nation, or even in the world, is that not everybody is tapped into knowing all the right people. And if you're one of those people that don't know real estate, don't know people in the real estate business, you don't have family members who have done a lot of real estate transactions, it's the not knowing. It's in the I don't know that's probably very scary and makes people feel concerned about the direction they're going to take. Those people are the most at risk for people that are targeting them to get them to list and sell their home. That's why I'm sure most everyone has a cell phone today, and they get a lot of phone calls, spam phone calls from agents that are new in the business that are pitching sellers to sell their home at cut rates, or going out blind and calling an agent that they may see on the side of a bus or a park bench. Not to say that those agents might not be good, but going out and doing your research blind. The nice thing about True Parity is it does all the research for you. It makes sure that they interview all the agents, and you can't be a True Parity agent unless they've met all these top rigorous criteria and standards to be a True Parity member. So in that, the consumer can trust that whatever agents are floated up to them when they sign on to the platform and they suggest that they'd like to be introduced to the best agents in their local area that would be best qualified to sell their home, they know that they're in the best place and all the work's been done for them. And you really have a true friend and a true advisor in True Parity leading you in the right direction. So, you can sleep well at night and sell your home with the very best agent.